Angels are one game away from a World Series berth. First time since 2002 when they beat the San Francisco Giants in that World Series. Welcome back, everyone, to the Angels franchise. Last game, game number 5, we did get a victory here, 7-3. We're looking to keep at our winning ways here with our ace, Trevor Rogers. 0-1 pitch here to Alex Kirilloff, and first batter up, first batter down. Good way to start. Yes, it's 1 out of 27, but you got to get the first guy in order to get the second guy. Carlos Correa strikes out. Next batter up is Brooks Lee. He will line out to center field, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Trevor Rogers. Angels coming to bat. We're going to have to go up against Michael King, who's been very good in 13 innings, 2.08 ERA. Of course, we know he's been very good, and he's got a lot of strikeout stuff. Nolan Schanuel does get a base hit up the middle. Carlos Correa cannot handle it. Little dive, then another ground ball here to Correa, swinging it around, trying to shoot for the double play, and Mike Trout is apparently called out. Was a very, very close play at first base. I thought he might have gotten there. 3-2 pitch here to Edouard Julien. Striking him out is Trevor Rogers. Striking out Jose Miranda. That's another 2 strikeouts there for Trevor Rogers. Little slider right to Eddie Rosario, and another fly out to center field. That is another 1-2-3 inning for Rogers. Let's jump here to the next inning, the top of the third, getting another strikeout. He has been automatic in this postseason, guys. He's been so good. Finally get a runner on base here via a walk. So a little mistake there by Michael King. Zach Neto going to draw that walk. Kyron Paris out to left field for the fly out. And then Sung-Chae Cheng becoming a fan favorite out there in LA. Unfortunately, can't come through for the fans that flew all that way to go see him. Let's go to the top of the 4th inning. Kirilloff striking out. We got Julien lining out to center field. Again, nice play out there by Mike Trout. Another good inning. Scoreless by Trevor Rogers. Let's jump to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 down, another walk given up by Michael King. And Trout is taken off from first, headed to second, and he's thrown out. Ay. Well, that's not good because Logan O'Hoppe, in a full count, draws a walk. It was a little close. It's a very close pitch. It seemed like that was strike 3 at the knees. But we'll take it. We'll also take this little break here. We got a pass ball. Actually, a wild pitch. Not going to blame that on Harry Ford there. That was definitely a wild pitch by Michael King. Line drive base hit. Oh, no. I thought that was going to get through. Correa makes an incredible play to shut down the runner. And the next batter here in the top of the 5th is Miranda. He will get on base with a leadoff ground rule double, leading up the most clutch hitter in all of MLB The Show, it seems like. Eddie Rosario. Line drive, but Horwitz is going to make that nice play. 1 out. Harry Ford strikes out on a 2-seam fastball. Nice pitch there by Rogers. That is number 6 in the strikeout totals. 2-2 pitch here, and the slider. Wow. Got Buxton to just stare it down. We'll take one more look at it. I don't know what he was thinking he was going to get right there. Maybe a slider was coming inside. He might have thought that it was going to be low and inside, that Randy Johnson-esque type pitch. Got to go at the guy's feet. Instead, it went out to the front of the plate. Beautiful pitch by Rogers. Let's jump to the bottom of the 5th inning as we got Spencer Horwitz lacing a leadoff double there in right center field. Beautiful swing. Next batter up is Jerome Morris, trying to get the job done, trying to get the other way. Had the good contact in it. It's going to fall in. Wow, it actually worked out. They can't make the play. Jerome Morris, the rookie, gets a little break here. We got runners on the corners. Neto, ground ball. That should be a base hit. Correa fires it back to first, but not in time. Zach Neto drives in a run. And we've still got runners on with nobody out. We've got a bunt attempt here. Little drag bunt by Kyron Paris. He's safe. Putting some pressure on the Twins. Little dose of their own medicine back in the early 2000s with the Ron Gardenhire. Small ball Twins. Sung-Chae Cheng. Little looper. Is it going to fall? It's going to fall. Great read by Zach Neto to get to third base. That's going to drive home another run. So when it rains, it pours. I still cannot believe that Kyron Paris laid down a successful bunt there, given his ratings. You guys saw that little screenshot there. His ratings is like in the mid-40s. It's crazy. And it was a perfect bunt as well. So we'll take that. So we've got now a pitching change. Michael King's day is done. It's going to be Jordan Balazovic trying to work the Twins out of a major jam here in an elimination game. He's going to get 2 strikeouts. Sean Noel and Trout both going down via the K. It's going to be up to Logan O'Hoppe. He does draw a walk. That was huge. Not to offer at that pitch. Zach Neto will score. Next batter up is Adolis Garcia, and he makes him pay. Base hit right down the line. 2 runs will score. It is 5-0 Angels. Late in this game, it looks like we might clinch our ticket to the World Series. But it's never over with our bullpen, is it? We got to find a way to shut it down here. Rogers still out there in the top of the 6th. He does get a strikeout again. He's had Kirilloff's number all game long. That is number 8. 8 strikeouts. And then a line drive right to O'Hoppe at first. And that is going to do it for Trevor Rogers' outing. We're going to jump all the way here to the top of the 7th as Jose Soriano comes on. And with 2 outs, he does get the final out of the 7th. We'll jump to the bottom of the 7th as Jorge Alcala comes up. Again, to try to make sure that it doesn't get any worse for the Twins in a 5-0 game. Shonwell, slider inside and high. Yanked the hands in. Pulled it. Perfectly done piece of hitting right there by Shonwell. Perfect base hit here by Trout. Shonwell actually got to third base, not on a stolen base, but a pass ball yet again, by the way. Chang swinging around the horn, double play ball in the 8th inning. It's over, guys. It's over. 5-0 game. Let's go. Michael Kopech has had his struggles, but in a 6-0 game, I want him to get some work in. Get him ready for the World Series, man. 6-0 game, but any signs of trouble, we got to take him out. 0-1 pitch here to Carlos Correa. No! A 2-run homer. Gets him down by 4 with nobody out. So Kopech gives up back-to-back knocks. We're going to keep him in there for a little bit. Brooks Lee grounds out here to Chang. We are 2 outs away. We got to show the guy that we got some faith in him. 1-2 pitch here to Julian. He strikes out. The Angels are 1 out away. Miranda, line drive to Mike Trout. This would be really fitting. Oh, he missed it. It was a dive attempt for Mike Trout. He couldn't quite get the dive off. That would have been perfect to go to the World Series. Mike Trout makes a diving catch. Unbelievable. And I don't know what that is. He's mocking the Angels, I guess. I don't know what that is. Do we see angels? It's like angels in the outfield out here. Anyway, no harm, no foul. No harm done there. Eddie Rosario, though, if he hits another 2-run bomb, I'm going to lose my mind. 2 straight strikes on Rosario. 1 more. Just missed. Kopech, believe in the fastball, man. 1-2 pitch here. 1 more strike to get, and the Angels are going to the World Series. Can we get it done? 1 more here, Kopech. Let's go. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Rosario strikes out, and Kopech shuts it down. The Angels are ALCS champs. We have punched our ticket to the World Series. I look across this roster, and I see how much it has changed since 2024. Looking at a guy like Kyron Paris right there on your screen. He was a guy that was grinding in the minor leagues, just waiting for a chance. He had young players that were taking chances on, like Spencer Horwitz and Orelvis Martinez and Sung-Chae Chang, right? And he's become a focal point of the defense, right? Focal point of the middle of the field at second base. Zach Neto believing in a guy like that, acquiring a guy like Trevor Rogers and holding on to Silseth and Reed Detmers and acquiring Chris Paddock in free agency. So we've never really gone out and made the big type of splash move. You know, and I really admire that about this rebuild. But we got to get it done, though. If we don't win a World Series, we can't end the series, man. We can't end this franchise series. We have to win the championship. Have to do it. Whether it's here against the Chicago Cubs or if it's next season, we got to find a way. So the Cubs get a victory here. 16 hits. crazy. Anthony Reagan, 3 hits and 5 at-bats. It's definitely going to be a guy that we got to watch out for. Custom player there for the Cubs. They also have winner Will Smith from the Dodgers. He's a winning catcher, a leader of that Chicago Cubs team. They got a good pitching staff as well. Jack Flaherty, Freddie Peralta. It's not going to be easy against these Cubbies. So guys, that is it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you back here in the next couple days for the World Series in its entirety. The whole entire thing. That's what my goal is. We could split this up into 2 separate episodes, though, if we do go to like a Game 7, or if, we really want to focus on one game, one elimination game, one Game 7, where it's all on the line, then it'll be its own separate video. Other than that, we're going to try to throw it all into one episode, get to the off season for the next year in 2028, and see where that takes us. So ultimately, I'm looking forward to a victory. We got to get a win here, man. We got to get a win. We got to get Mike Trout his first World Series ring. We want him 1 for 1. We don't want any more sort of those blemishes, right? Mike Trout went to 3 World Series and he's only got 1. Like, he's not a winner. That type of analysis from Stephen A. Smith or Chris Russo. Mad Dog. He's a winner? He's 1 for 3 in a World Series. He's not a winner. He's a loser. That kind of analysis. Like, the guy wins a ring, a World Series, and he's still a loser. It's just stuff that Mad Dog would say. It's just stuff that Russo would say. Anyway, guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one here in the next couple days for the World Series. Angels and Cubs. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.